Hi guys, it's Jamie with Loving All Seasons, and it is Organized Sunday. Organized Sunday. You're like, please stop. So, at least I know my kids would be like, please stop. But today we're organizing my pantry right here. Now, the same time about a year and a half ago when I did my bathroom one, I did my kitchen. And it's been pretty good to us. I will show you, but it's getting a little out of hand. So today we're going to go ahead and organize this pantry together. I'm going to show you some of the new items that I bought to hopefully help keep it organized. And the reason for me doing it like this, you guys, is so people will put things back where they go and it stays organized. I will say so far it's done pretty good, but I'm going to go ahead and label them just like I did in the bathroom. And if you haven't seen that video, I will link that down below. I did my linen closet in my master bathroom. So what I'm planning on doing is organizing Sundays. I'm a little late because I know everybody started at the beginning of January. I'm doing the middle. You know, always late to the party, but some of the most fun. Just kidding. So we're going to go ahead. I'm going to show you what we got. But before we get going, I just want to say welcome. Welcome to my channel. I'm so glad you're here. I am just an everyday mom. I work full-time. I'm a caregiver. I am a mom to two boys. They're older, a 16 and a 25-year-old. So, you know, they're pretty, they do their thing. But I'm on here trying to interact with other people that are similar to me. A lot of people don't get me. My family's like, Dollar Tree, this or that. Oh my gosh, why? You know, so that's what my channel is about, and it's loving all the seasons. I love to decorate. I love to change with it. So if you like home tours, decorate with me's, shopping hauls, it's just everyday life type of stuff, stick around. Hit that bell. What are you waiting for? Make sure you hit the little bell, so you don't miss anything, because you never know what I'm going to be showing in the next video. Okay, we're going to hop into this. I'm going to show you the items we're going to use and what I've already used, and then we're going to go from there. These are some of the items that I purchased, okay, to maybe help it stay a little more organized. I saw a really cool one on Amazon, but that one I want to say was like $40, okay? This one is, this was $14.97 at Walmart. And honestly, you guys, I used gift cards. I know people are like, really? That's what you bought with your gift cards? I had gotten for Christmas and birthdays, and that way I'm like, this is something I use, so why not? This one, just so you know, I did try it out. I put it together right here, okay? You can actually fit 3 rows of cans, okay? So you can have 3 rows here of 3 rows here, and 3 rows there. So I went ahead and bought 2 of these. We'll see how they do. Now, I bought these chopping mats from the Dollar Tree. These are 2 to a pack. I did buy it now, you know, they're $1.25, but I have my shelves are like this. So I thought these would be good to set underneath this and other items that I bought. I also bought this right here, which I will tell you, if you go to Costco or Sam's, a lot of times you can catch a really good deal on the storage containers. But for 2 of these, it was $10.97. That was from Walmart. Okay. And then I grabbed 2 of these cylinder looking ones from Dollar Tree. So I grabbed those. Then I had these extra, okay, from the Dollar Tree. And you'll see once I show you what it looks like now. I've already been using some of those and they seem to work out. I grabbed, this is new, 1 more of these. I grabbed more of these labels because I really did like those and I think it'll look nice on the Papa White. These I grabbed to use either in this cabinet or in my bathroom. And if not, I will take it back. They're little stackable shelves. These ones were $7 something and these were from Target. Okay, it's by Bright Room. And I don't know if that's a Target brand, but I noticed they carry a lot of that. Then I also, those ones are plastic. Then I grabbed these metal ones. Okay, so these ones were $9, where the plastic were $7. So I grabbed 2 of these. Not sure if I'm going to use them or what, but that's what we got. Those are the new items I purchased to try to organize this closet. All right, guys, don't judge. Some of you are going to be like, that's not even too bad. But then some will be going, yeah. See, it's gotten a little out of control because what I like is typically for it not to be overflowing like that. You see, I used these bins and the larger bins. And the last time I could not figure out what to do with the cans, so I just stacked them. And then down here we have some more of the bulkier stuff. So we're going to hop into this. I'm going to start pulling some items out. I may start even with the can row and go from there because this really is just be going through the bins. As you guys can see, we are a family of condiments. Well, my husband. And if he finds something he really likes, I told you, he will buy several. And you guys, he used to make his own barbecue sauce. And now he's turned to this Jim Beam. And I think it's the smoky barrel that we love so much, but all of them have been really good, by the way. So just so you know, we're going to go through this together and then let's get started. Okay, I am going to go ahead and get started with the cans here. I'm going to just start pulling them out and putting them over here. So I decided to go ahead and speed this up for you, this process. I'm just taking the cans out off of that second shelf. Right there, I'm telling you that I am checking for dates to make sure items are not expired. I'm also trying to set things aside. If it's something that's been sitting there that still has a good date, but we're not using it or we're not going to, I'm setting it aside for the Focus Hope Food Pantry. Now, as I'm working on this, I didn't, it's funny, I had all those cans and I knew there was a lot, but you end up having more than really needed. Here, I'm like grabbing my husband's vitamins. He had tucked them in our pantry. He keeps them downstairs, that way he doesn't forget. So I have now found a spot for him to make sure he takes his vitamins, but they're not stuck in our pantry with the food. Now, as I'm about to have everything off the shelf, what I'm going to do is put those Dollar Tree cutting boards, the plastic ones, and there's that shelving unit I purchased for the cans, thinking it'll be helpful.
Now, I started struggling here. Not that it was hard to put together, but it kept, when I was moving it, one side would fall down and then the other side would fall down. And I'd get one side up and then the other side would fall down. But all in all, they are not hard to use. Where you guys will see I ended up putting the cans because they don't go on this second shelf. You'll see in a moment here, I go to grab a can and I can't fit anything on the top, and that defeats the purpose. So my mind's like, okay, we'll go to the top shelf, but the same thing happened up there because of the doorway. I couldn't really reach the top of the cans.
All right, you guys. So this is what I ended up doing on this top shelf. I didn't put the cans up there because it was so heavy and plus it was so high. And then I tried putting the little shelves up here, and the baskets I had, you couldn't get into it. So I just went back to these and put the big Dollar Tree bins. So what we have here is like a breakfast basket, which is basically our pancake mix or waffle mix syrups. This one is like brown sugars, all the different types of sugars. This one over here actually is like cornstarch, corn like flakes to make different types or for baking, I guess. So things that we don't use that often is what I decided to put up here, besides our cereal. This is another basket of breakfast. So this has, my husband put that in there. This has our oatmeal in it, and then our cranberries that we like to use. And then back here is rice, like extra rice, bags of rice. And then what I ended up doing for the second shelf is snacks, things like that. These were extra tortillas I couldn't fit, so I'll show you. Then back here are extra things that I only have like one of. We don't normally buy stovetop like that, but there was a recipe I was going to use. I bought one, forgot I bought it, and anyways, so extra different crackers, things like that. But this is going to be, I'll show you the baskets we're going to put in this one. It's going to be like a chip type basket. And honestly, we're trying to get away from buying so many chips. I know it doesn't look like it with so many different ones in here, but these have been here and they're finally dwindling down. This is going to be like our tortilla basket. This we typically do have a lot of because we make different, like we make nachos. We like just chips and salsa. That's like one of my favorite snacks. This one is, I know it seems like a lot of snack. That's probably why I have such an issue, but this has just like a bunch of different random things. You know, I put, this was some little extra Reese cups that we had from one of the holidays, which probably eventually will go out. This is usually where I like to keep extra like movie type candy. That way if we go to the show, I know these are crackers, but my husband loves these to snack on, and then his jerky that he loves. And then we have a popcorn basket, which we've slowed down on the popcorn too. So, and then I love these different little seasonings. But that's what's going to go on this shelf. That's how this one looks, okay? And then I've printed the labels. I just have to put them on there. This is our second shelf. I told you lots of this. Between this and spices, like my husband, I told you he loves hot but good stuff. So this is all our chalupas. These are barbecue sauces. These are just different ones that we only had like maybe one of. Back there is like extra condiments. Typically, I always have an extra ketchup back here. I do have an extra this kind, the sugar-free, which is actually really good. When I was on keto, this was the one ketchup I was okay with. But that's what we got going on here. We have our dressings, and then this is just for gravy packets from IKEA. Oh, yum, yum. This is like our cracker. My family has not tied them up, but this is like our cracker basket. And then back there are like croutons or wontons, bacon bits, things like that. So, on to this one. So I went through, you guys, and started actually sorting them out. So I ended up doing actually a whole container for my pods over here. And I'll probably keep some over there by the coffee area, but I think this is a good idea. These are our teas, hot chocolates. My husband loves the Crystal Light, and then the stevia. So like if he wants to add it to anything for his drinks. These are our actual ground coffee. So when we're using our Ninja, these are my syrups and stuff for my coffee bar. And then in the back is baking stuff, which we don't use very often, so that's in the corner. This one I made my peanut butter and jelly area, and I told my husband we're not buying any more for each item, like container, until it goes down. These are tea bags. We drink, my husband, in the wintertime, we like a lot of tea. And there's honey back there. Now, this is where I ended up putting my cans. I'll be honest, it's not the most convenient. No, it really isn't. But it makes the most sense because I can fit them on here. I can see what's on there. I can even pull this out, you know, to see. So, and then just push it back. This is extra, or this is our rice. So this is what we would use first. These are all our larger bottles of like vinaigrettes, different things like that. This will be our bread container. So that means any loaves of bread, bagels. Our pasta is back there. This is for tortillas. I told you we do a lot of Mexican dishes or Spanish style dishes. This is like considered my Spanish basket. So it has just different things that we may use. Salsas, maybe the rice, different things. And then that is just extra like canned goods and soups. So that is it, you guys. What do you think? Do you think it looks better? Do you think it still could use some more decluttering in there? This, I've tried. My husband says I have to get rid of my mugs. If I get rid of a mug, he'll get rid of a sauce or seasoning. Our seasoning thing is out of control. So this is how it turned out. I like it, and I'm gonna show you what it looks like with everything labeled. I think that'll be very helpful for my family to be able to just go in each bin, put it back when we go grocery shopping, you know, put it in the correct bin, things like that. And I really do like this little can thing. And I told my husband, I said, we don't need any more canned goods than that. And to be honest, that's a lot, because we were trying to get away from actual canned goods. But, you know, I think when COVID first hit, I think we ended up buying a bunch. So, just in case, you know, just in case. But this is how it turned out. And I will show you with the labels and how we look afterwards. All right, so I ran out of tags. I think these look really nice on them. So this is what we have, the finished product. Well, except for some of the tags, and I realized a couple mistakes. I did P&J instead of PB&J. And then I put cracker instead of crackers. So little things like that, but my family don't care. So I got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. I think I have 5 more labels I need to grab. So I just thought I would show you guys the finished product. I hope this little series I'm doing, Organized Sunday, has been kind of helpful. Comment below. Let me know. I still would like to do my linen closet in the hallway and possibly some in the craft room. And my garage is a hot mess. But I'm going to go ahead and say my goodbyes today. I'm going to say you guys have a great day. Thanks. Be kind to one another. Love one another. See you next time.